What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another New York Yankee video. Yes, I know the New York Giants training camp started today, and I'll probably have a video on the Giants later on tonight once I find out exactly what went on at training camp, if there's anything interesting to report. Obviously, I'll do a video on the Giants. That's going to be a big part of the channel going forward now that training camp is here. Thank God, happy for the Giants. But, Yankee baseball is still going on, and obviously the Yankees are still making this big push for the World Series. I mean, we've heard many names in trades for the New York Yankees. Trevor Story, Adam Frazier, even Joey Gallo. And the Yankees go out and they add the piece that's going to put them over the top. That's right. Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes from the Pirates. This is the move. Brian Cashman's making a listen. I've made no bones about it. The Yankees, there isn't one person out there that's going to turn this team into a World Series team. So I've been all about selling some of you guys and trading for the future. Trade Aroldis Chapman, trade Chad Green. Get rid of some of these guys. Bring in some better, younger guys to come out of the bullpen. Trade Luke Voit. He's been hurt all year anyway. If you can get anything for Luke Voit, do it. I've been all about that. Gary Sanchez, get him out of there. I'm fine with that. Move some of these guys along that haven't won. And I wish we could move Giancarlo Stanton, but no one's taking on that contract. But I'm all fine with that if you're going to get some young prospects in here and say, hey, listen, we're mailing it in this year. We're not going to win the World Series anyway. What's the point of making the wild card and losing in the wild card round or losing in the wild card game? What is the point? That's not what, especially with the Yankees, that's not what your goal is going into the year. God, I just hope we make the postseason. That's not the Yankees. So Clay Holmes for Hoy Park. Now, help me understand this, people. Clay Holmes this year is 3-2 with a 4.93 ERA and a 1.43 WHIP. And this year, those numbers are terrible. Do you really want a reliever coming out of the bullpen? We already got guys that can't throw strikes. You really want a guy coming out of the bullpen with a 1.43 WHIP? I don't. And this is like his best season, mind you, guys. And he's not young. He's 28. So I'm going to talk about something I dealt with on social media in a second. Yesterday, in his career, he's 5-7. I didn't even care about his 5-7 career. I didn't even care about a reliever's record out of the pen. I really don't. His career ERA is 5.57. That's pretty alarming. That's pretty bad. It's really bad. Let's be honest. His career WHIP is 1.64. And the guy has walked 84 batters in 119 innings. 84 batters in 119 innings. That is pretty much more than 6 batters per 9 innings. This is the guy you want coming out of the pen. Oh, and he's not a lefty. No, he's a righty. So this makes all the sense in the world. Come in here, get a guy that can't throw strikes, get a guy with a high ERA, a high WHIP in his entire career, and bring him in here because the Yankees are certainly known for developing pitching. Because we all know we've had so many great starters come through this organization in the last 40 years. Not 50 years, really. 45 years since Guidry, right? We had Guidry and Pettit. Those are the two pitchers that they developed that actually became something as far as starters go. And who do we trade? It's not like we traded nobody or a no-name guy. We trade 25-year-old Hoy Park, a shortstop, a guy hitting .307 with 11 homers and 32 RBIs this year at AAA and AA, split time there. And, he's got an OPS of 981. He's got an on-base percentage of .452. This is the guy. So we get rid of Hoy Park, who's 25 and has put up really good numbers and obviously improved throughout. He got one call up here. He got in a bat. He didn't get a hit. I mean, obviously, and then they sent him right back down. He came in because of all the COVID issues the Yankees were dealing with. But you're giving up on this kid for a 28-year-old pitcher going on 29 who has terrible numbers out of the bullpen. Now, I got into it with a guy. This is what I hate about social media. I'll be honest with you. I get into this debate. It's not even an argument. This guy goes, that was a good move, though. I said, are you serious? I'm like, are you kidding me? And I give the numbers. And then he comes out with the analytical crap that I can't stand. I hate the analytical. Oh, you got to look at it. He's got an .3.57 thing. His barrel percentage, his batted barrel percentage is this. And I'm like, get out of here with this analytical crap. I said, this is the type of thinking, which is why the Yankees are where they are. Because instead of just looking at the numbers that are right in front of you, 84 walks and 119 innings, there is no analytical BS that hides the fact the guy has no control. And I say that, and then I got another guy, and these are kids, but they're 16. I don't know how old you are when you're on the internet. I'm not looking up your profile and finding out this. But another guy says, oh, you're arguing with a 16-year-old, then you got anything better to do. Listen, at 9:50 at night, no, I don't have anything better to do when I'm married with a kid and I go to work every day. So, no, I really don't have anything to do on 9:50 except for maybe argue my case with somebody on Instagram. But when you're 16, 17 years old, you probably should have something better to do than to argue with me, don't you think? But my point is this. If you aren't man enough to receive me or, listen to my debate without bringing that type of thing up, then please don't comment on my page. If you're old enough to make a comment to me, but you're not old enough to receive the response I'm about to give you, then don't do it. Plain and simple. So I blocked these guys. I didn't block them, but I just unfollowed them. I'm not dealing with that crap. But that was my point. Maybe the analytical department looks at this garbage, but I don't look at this garbage. And the Yankee analytical department is terrible. This is black and white right in front of you. This guy can't throw strikes. We gave up a 25-year-old prospect who's obviously gotten a lot better going through the minor leagues. And there's talk about trading Gleyber Torres. I don't really understand the point of this trade. Don't make the trade. I don't get this. Clay Holmes does not help us win a World Series, and Clay Holmes is not a part of the future of the New York Yankees. So the trade to me made absolutely no sense. And of course, I always want your opinion, so leave it down below. Tell me why. Give me some more analytical crap that's contrived. You're not going to sell me on it, so don't even bother. I'm lying. Don't even give me the analytical garbage that goes along with this trade. Don't even bother. Tell me, looking at those numbers, how this is feasible, how this helps the Yankees. I just don't see it. On a quick note here at the end, I just want to talk about what Don LaGreca said about Aaron Boone the other day. I've never disliked Don LaGreca. I'm kind of indifferent about Don LaGreca. Obviously, if you don't know, he's part of the Michael Kay show. He's his co-host. And I watch the Michael Kay show once in a while. I don't watch it a ton, but, sometimes I get home in the afternoon. Maybe I'm having a little snack or whatever. Like right now, my son's taking a nap. So, sometimes maybe I'll just turn it on. I'll just listen to it for a little bit just to see what they say on the Yankees. And again, I don't dislike or, like those guys really. It's just indifferent, just something I watch. And Don LaGreca went off on Aaron Boone. You guys think I ranted well? If you do yourself a favor when you're done with this video, man, just type in Don LaGreca, Aaron Boone. Rant for the ages. Fantastic. Called him a puppet. Don LaGreca pulled no punches in what he talked about Aaron Boone. Said, stop with the BS. Stop with we had some good at-bats. We did some good things, and we're going to bounce back like we have all year. And he said, that's right. You haven't bounced back all year. The Yankees have not bounced back at any point. And anytime it looks like they're starting to, they get knocked back down again. So they haven't bounced back. And he says, stop, saying what the players want to hear because you stop protecting the players because you're going to be the one that gets fired. And he came out and just said he's a puppet. He's a nice guy, but he's a puppet. He's doing exactly what ownership tells him to do. He's a puppet. That's what he is. So let's call it like it is. So I commend Don LaGreca, a guy in the media, a guy that is affiliated with the Yes Network, coming out and being honest. That's all. Listen, we don't want you to fail as fans. We're not encouraging failure. But we know that you do fail. You do make mistakes. You are human. And playing baseball, to me, the toughest thing to do in sports is hitting a baseball. I understand this stuff, okay? As fans, all we ask is that you take accountability and say, I got to do better. Instead of just feeding us line after line after line of BS. Oh, we had some good at-bats. Oh, we did really good. This is Terry Collins of the Mets. This is what we did good. We fouled off some pitches. Oh, this guy had a good at-bat. Like Aaron Boone's the type of guy to say, oh, Giancarlo Stanton had some really good swings in that at-bat when he's swinging at pitches that are bouncing 6 feet in front of the plate. That's the type of crap that us fans don't want to hear. We want to hear, listen, we suck. Well, you don't need to say it in those terms. We're not good. We need to get better. This team needs to figure it out. We have to do better as a unit. I have to do better as a manager. I got to make better decisions, and these guys got to play baseball. That's not hard. I got to do better as a manager. It's my job to get the team ready to play. And it's their job to do that. It's their job to come through in the clutch. It's their job to hit. It's their job to make contact, field the ball, not get picked off the bases. I can do a better job as manager. They got to do a better job as players. They got to execute. I got to execute. Just say that. And we won't be like, oh, it's okay. Now we can continue to lose. But we can say, okay, this guy actually gives a damn. This guy actually sees what the problem is. So he said, oh, he sees the problem. Maybe he'll fix it, as opposed to, let me just feed line after line of BS. Oh, yeah, that's some good at-bats. Because when you come out like that, it's like you don't care, they don't care, and you're not going to do anything to fix it. And you haven't fixed it in God knows how many games now, 160-something, because last year, 33-27 and 17-23 against teams over 500. And this year, I don't even know what the record is against the AL East, but I know it's terrible. And now they're going to Tampa Bay starting tonight for a 3-game series. If you really want to change things around, this is your opportunity. This is about the last chance. Sweep these guys. That's it. 2 out of 3 ain't getting it done right now. You got to sweep them. You got to show you're going in the right direction. I don't see it happening. I don't think Clay Holmes is the reason that it's going to happen. But as always, that's just my loudmouth opinion. So if you made it this far in the video, I always appreciate you watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hell, share the video out with some Yankee fans. Why the hell not? Leave your comments in the section below. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'm going to go get something to eat, and then I'm going to go kill arm day at the gym. That's what I want to do. And, hey, if I don't see you, have a great one. Bad Diggity Dizzle, I'm out. Peace.